Baseball, and what a finish Thursday between the Braves and Dodgers. Former Dodger Derek Lowe, good numbers lifetime at Dodger Stadium, facing his former Red Sox teammate Manny Ramirez. That dog will hunt. Andre Ethier scores. Braves still have a 2-1 lead in the third. Last August, Chipper Jones had just 2 homers. Here's his first home run this August, giving the Braves a 4-2 lead in the 7th against the Wolfpack. Randy Wolf. All right, Manny Ramirez homered in his only at-bat against reliever Peter Moylan, but Moylan gets Ramirez striking out with the tying run on base in the 7th inning. Inning over. Next inning, 2 men on. Moylan gets Matt Kemp. Inning and a third, 1 hit, no runs allowed for Peter Moylan. All right, to the 9th. Rafael Soriano looking for his 17th save of the season, but Rafael for call, single through the right side. So the Dodgers have something cooking. Next batter, Andre Ethier. And he tells Soriano, you're not the boss of me. A 3-run homer. Dodgers win 5-4. 4th career walk-off homer for Ethier. 3rd this season. Soriano, 3 runs allowed. Didn't even record an out. Dodgers win in thrilling fashion 5-4. Here's the hero. Neal, Diamondbacks Pirates.
Who didn't know that?
Yeah. D-backs put Justin Upton on the DL with an oblique problem, so Trent Olchin gets a chance, and boy, does he make the most of it. In the 8th, ties the game at 6. That's his first career homer in his first big league game. Speaking of coming up big, how about Alex Romero? Coming up with a big knock in the extra innings. Breaks a 6-all tie in the 12th. First 4-hit game of his career. D-backs go on to win 11-6.
That ring, bad English, but the Phillies like the sound of it, and Cliff Lee would like to wear one. This is his home debut. He complete game at San Francisco. He said he wanted to get this one behind him, said the atmosphere was electric. Man, he was electric. He fanned at least 1 batter in every inning, went 7 innings, 1 earned, 9 Ks, ties a season high for Ks in a game. Bottom 5, Jimmy Rollins cooking off Aaron Cook. Is it deep enough? Not for 4, it isn't, but for 3. Rollins to triple. He goes 3 for 4, 2 runs. He's got 9 games in his career with a single, a double, a triple. That's the most among actives. Next batter. Oh, it's the 808. Shane Victorino with Maui on his mind. The chopper to Clint Barmas. Throw home, gets away, and Rollins scores 3-1. Rollins' 12-game hitting streak. And then Brad Lidge in top 9. You know what team he plays for. Team shut it down. Gets Ian Stewart swinging, and the Phillies get the win 3-1. Paul Bacco a home run. And, hey, the Phillies say J.A. Happ is not going to the first 3 of a 4-game series in Oakland. That's Ricky being Ricky. Bottom 1, man on third, 2 outs, 1-0 A's. Tommy Hunter throws Gerald Saltalamacchia throwing it back carelessly, and Nomar Garcia says, I'll take advantage of that error there. Top 3, 2 outs, Michael Young. Trevor Cahill. I know you know that ball is Gonzo. His 18th game tied at 2. We go top 7, man on first, 1 out. David Murphy. He shops at the gap. Run scores, and the Rangers go on to win, avoid the 4-game sweep. 6-4 is your final.
Twins and Indians. Fausto Carmona sent down to the minors earlier this season to work on his mechanics. Just his 2nd start since June 4th. I think he's got all the problems worked out. Oh, well, never mind. That's a wild pitch in the 4th. The run scores 1-0 Twins. To be fair, Carmona, that was a lone run allowed in 6 innings. Tied at 1 in the 7th. 2 on, 1 out for Trevor Crowe. That's a gapper. Here comes prompt Travis Hafner, and the Indians take a 2-1 lead. In the 9th, same score. Kerry Wood. Kerry Wood always up to no good. Gets Denard Span to ground out to short to end it. The Indians win by the final of 2-1. They improve to 4-39 when...
Yeah, right. I don't know how we top that, but we go top 10 plays for this here Thursday, and we begin with a little cotton candy liberty by the Royals mascot, Slugger. He's a giver.
At number 9, Denard Span. How about this throw here to get Luis Valbuena? More like no buena. Wait, who writes this stuff? Good block by the catcher there, too.
Mark at 8, dude. Rangers A's. Cliff Pennington, shallow fly ball. Hamilton. Josh Hamilton, the sliding catch. Rangers get the win.
MLS, Houston Dynamo, FC Dallas. Look at Jeff Cunningham. That is some fancy footwork. My goodness. Dallas gets the win 1-0.
We had Diamondbacks Pirates. Mark Reynolds doubles. Alex Romero scores, but Gerardo Parra thrown out by Ronnie Cedeno. Look at the block on the plate by Domet. Left foot block, fundamentally sound catching. More from this game momentarily.
At number 5, look at the work by Asdrubal Cabrera. Nice diving stop to get one. They don't get 2, but still, to get 1, it's good stuff. I like it a lot.
Top of the Yankees. Red Sox, Yankees at 4. Derek Jeter. Oh, Beaver Nation. Jacoby Ellsbury. That'll leave a little mark. Solo losing 13-6.
Ouch. At number 3, Bridgestone Invitational, Ernie Els. The Big Easy. Second shot on the first hole. How about this? Not a bad way to start your round, huh? He did shoot a 71 and he's tied for 41st.
Let's go back to the Diamondbacks Padres. Let me not forget to say the Diamondbacks win the game 11-6. Romero pop foul down third. Andy LaRoche. Nearly a communication breakdown with Cedeno.
And our top play, Andre Ethier.
And a drive to right, going back for it is Church. It is gone. A walk-off home run again for Andre Ethier.
Maybe something will go right in California because, you know, the Angels lost, the Dodgers lost. We got a broken water main down there in the studio. Tim Lincecum, 8 strikeouts in each of his last 10 starts, and he goes through Willie Taveras, Brandon Phillips, Johnny Gomes, Joey Votto, and it's just, he goes 7 innings, 7 Ks, 3 runs, 2 earned. But for him, that's sort of a pedestrian start, but you know what? He was better than most on his team. Top 9, we're knotted at 5. Ryan Wilson walks Brandon Phillips with the bases loaded, so Drew Sutton comes in, and now it's 6-5 Cincinnati. Scott Rowland, careful. Pablo Sandoval, the throw home try to get the runner, no, because Benji Molina can't hold on to it. Alex Gonzalez, safe, 7-5. Vladimir Ballantyne, back down there to third. Oh, Kung Fu Panda's got it, and this time he hits Votto in the back. That's 5 errors on the night for the Giants.
That's it?
8-5. I don't know how much more you need. And then Brandon Metters, it's a little wild with it. Phillips will score 9-5. The Reds are going to win this thing 10-5. A sloppy game for San Francisco, and they pay for it. No decision for Lincecum, but anytime you have 5 runs and 5 Es, that's our win in their series opener with Atlanta Thursday night. Andre Ethier, their third go homer of the season. Here, tied at 2. Ethier, 3-1 count. That looked like a strike. Rafael Furcal is thrown out at second base, but actually, big league nachos Eric Cooper said, I called that a ball, so Ethier gets a walk. And Furcal's now, it looked to all the world, especially like Bobby Cox, he raised up the hand and signaled strike, and there you see him punch him out at second. As it turns out, no. We got 2 men on. Everything's just fine, nobody out. And Cox, of course, as so many guys before him, Cooper throws out Cox. And a couple of batters later, these things, it's like a perfect storm. A 3-run shot. Blake takes Jurgens out of the yard. Dodgers take a 5-2 lead, but they get 2 back in the 7th, and then you know what? Sometimes, if you don't live clean, you pay for it. In the 9th, Jonathan Broxton to Garrett Anderson. Base knock with 2 outs. 2-out hits get you to heaven. Might not get you to the airport, but they'll get you to heaven. We're tied at 5. 2 on, 2 out. Yunel Escobar facing Albert in the 12th. Scott Albert, that's a single to right field. Garrett Anderson will score, so the Braves go up 1, and then former Met not shown Ryan Church adds a 3-run homer, and the Braves win at 9-5.
Well said. Mets and Padres, speaking of the Mets, would they lose for the 7th time in the last 9? Well, K-Rod was on the mound looking...
all is well, then.
Yeah, right. Bottom of the 9th. No, it's not. Everett Cabrera, well, it was great for Padres fans. Cabrera, his 2nd career homer is a walk-off grand slam. Padres score 5 in the 9th. K-Rod blowing his 2nd consecutive save. Meanwhile, Rays and Mariners on King Griffey Jr.'s bobblehead night. Now, Junior did go deep, by the way, but he was outdone by Ryan Langerhans. Yes, off of J.P. Howell, his first career walk-off homer. It came in the bottom of the 11th as the Mariners took out the Rays. And how about a cake in the face? The Rays now 7 games back in the first-place Yankees. Game lead over Texas. Joe Saunders, he's given up 7 homers in 9 innings this season against the Rangers. It's scoreless in the first. 2 on. Josh Hamilton ends an 18-game homerless drought. His 8th home run of this year. Rangers up 3-0. Next batter, Hank Blaylock off of Saunders. That's gone as well. His 22nd. Rangers are up 4-0. Top of the second, a 4-1 Texas lead. Omar Vizquel. That's a base hit, all right. Taylor Teagarden would score. Rangers up 5-1. Saunders, 5 earned runs allowed in 1 2/3. Yuck. 5th inning, Rangers offense not done yet against the Angels. Teagarden, he goes deep against Justin Spire. So does Omar Vizquel, first homer since '07. And Michael Young, he too going deep off of Spire. A major league leading 4th 5-homer game for Texas this season. Rangers crush the Angels, improving to 8-2 against this L.A. Angel ball club.
Last night, the two teams combined for 19 runs. That seemed like overkill, but Josh Beckett, A.J. Burnett, they're dealing nothing but goose eggs. Let's go right to the 7th because we've got no score, and Beckett facing Robinson Cano gets some swinging. Jason Varitek gets Hideki Matsui, inning-ending double play. Beckett goes 7 shutout innings, 4 hits, struck out 7. On the other side, A.J. Burnett, just as good. Casey Kochman up on the zone. Sorry you can't get that. Beckett, he's not really sure he's happy with Chad Fairchild. Look at that. Come on, Chad. Burnett leaves the game 1 batter later. His final line, 7 2/3, 1 hit, struck out 6. Bottom 9, still scoreless. A-Rod on second. Daniel Bard facing Matsui. 2 outs, the full count. Chad says ball 4 instead of the inning being over. We got runners on first and second and 2 outs. Bard called for a balk by Fairchild. The runners advance to second and third. Later at the at-bat, Bard got a lockdown. Jorge Posada swings, miss. So after all that, nothing doing. Will play on. Beckett, yeah, it's all good. Let's go to the 10th. And we're just getting started. Jonathan Papelbon in the game, facing Derek Jeter with a runner on third. 90 feet away for the win are the Pinstripers. Papelbon just blows away Derek Jeter. Zip, zip. How about we get through the 11th, the 12th, the 13th? We go to the 14th. Victor Martinez, newly over from the Indians. How do you like Yankee Stadium? Short porch, got a big win. No.
But
it's the first ball in the history of New Yankee Stadium that actually stayed in the park. Hey, look, everybody, it's midnight. How was your yesterday? Bottom 14, Junichi Tozawa, Major League debut. Just called up from AAA Pawtucket on Friday for the game. Greeting fellow Japanese player Hideki Matsui. He said that's his hero. Runners on first and second. Tozawa facing Eric Hinsky, and Hinsky's just won the game. No, J.D. Drew is there, makes the great catch to keep the Red Sox alive in that baby. Look at that. Hinsky thought he had won it. Big OCC in the dugout thought he'd won it. I don't know where you'll see him, but he was ready to come over the barrel. Melky Cabrera, no, that's going to get some, no chalk, it's wide. He thinks he's won it. Jorge Posada, he's like, oh, man, doesn't anybody know we're playing the game of the week on Saturday at 4:15? Tozawa gets Cabrera, and there we go. The 14th is complete. 0-0 going to the 15th. Tozawa, second inning work facing Alex Rodriguez. 73 at-bats without a home run, and there it is for A-Rod. He had gone 72 at-bats, so in his 73rd, he leaves the park, gains hero status with the club. And Linda, as you pointed out, I think now he's officially
a true Yankee.
A true Yankee. Good for him. So shortly after midnight, they get this thing over, and this is what it sounds like from both microphones.
That one's drilled deep to left field. There it goes. That ball is gone. See ya. A walk-off 2-run home run for Alex Rodriguez. And a long night's journey into day is over.
Rodriguez to deep left field. Reddick going back at the wall. That ball is gone. A-Rod and the Yankees walk off with the win in the 15th inning. For the Red Sox, this hurts.
Tozawa, Major League debut. It doesn't go so well, and A-Rod gets just a little bit of, you know what? After 15 innings, you're very tired. It's tough to go in and bake something up in the clubhouse and come out with anything good. 5 hours, 33 minutes of fun. The Sox burned through 8 pitchers, an offense, 4 hits, 46 at-bats. On the other situation is in Pittsburgh, Cards taking on the Pirates. Albert Pujols, in his career, gets Paul Mahomes hitting .526 and maybe another point higher after that little base knock. And next in the order, Matt Holliday, 2-run home run. Pujols will jog home in front of him, and that's just how Tony La Russa envisioned this thing. Put Pujols there, Holliday behind him, score a bunch of runs. Holliday's 4th homer as a Cardinal, got 13 RBIs in 13 games. Chris Carpenter, 17 starts this season, has only given up 5 home runs. Let's make it 6 because Garrett Jones just nicked him. Pirates down 2-1 after that one. Jones 12th. Next guy, how about Ryan Doman, the last of the originals, really. This guy may have played with Stargell. Back-to-back. Doman 6th of the year, and just like that, the Pirates, the Beckos, a couple of blasts. They're even at 2-2. Ryan Ludwig here. That's far enough to get Holliday home. He's at 3rd. Sac fly. Look at him chasing it home. They got another sac fly in the 9th. Cards win at 6-4. Carpenter's 11th win, 6th in his last 7 starts.
Phillies looking to open up their lead against the Marlins, and they honored Harry Kalas before the game, inducting him into their Wall of Fame. Well-deserved. Top 1, no score, Nick Johnson. First home run as a Marlin, his 7th on the year. Marlins up 1-0. A homer coming off Joe Blanton. Later in the inning, same score, Dan Ugla. Good contact. Raul Ibanez the dive, but he can't make the catch. Hanley Ramirez will score from 2nd. Marlins go up 2-0. And how about Ibanez replacing his divot? Ricky Nolasco pitching well. We go to the 6th, and he was striking out everybody. Jason Worth, that's not easy. Chase Utley, even tougher. And then Ryan Howard, forget about it. Nolasco striking out the side. Bottom 7, Phillies down 3-0, 1 on Ben Francisco. First home run as a Philadelphia Philly, 11th on the year for him. But it was one of just 4 hits allowed by Nolasco. Phillies down 3-2. Bottom 8, same score, 1 out, 2 on for Howard. Raniel Pinto gets him, swinging. Next batter, Ibanez. Would he be any challenge? No. Marlins win. Nolasco goes 7, allows those 4 hits, 2 earned runs. Phillies lose for the 4th time in the last 6 games. And Marlins are now 6 games back of the Phillies. Some tough plays. Okay, I'm talking to myself. A's and Royals, David DeJesus, Rajai Davis.
Driven to center, Davis.
Oh, good ups. I'd like another look, but I don't get one.
Oh, well, that's sad. Number 9, more A's Royals. That's because we're going to show you another play from the game. Mark Ian singles to right. Throw to home, Kurt Suzuki with the very nice tag on Billy Butler. That happened very quickly in slow motion. He just swipes him, gets the glove on him, and by rule, he's out.
Number 8, Diamondbacks Nationals. Christian Guzman not only makes the nice spinning stop, but he finishes. Throwing to first for the out. Take another look. Yeah, because just the stop wouldn't make top play.
It's good I turned away to bite my bagel. Number 7, Real Madrid, Toronto Football Club. You know, nobody loves the soccer like I love the soccer.
I've heard
Real Madrid wins at 5-1. That's Raul with the first of his 2. These guys outscored the Yankees and Red Sox in a soccer game.
Who didn't? Diamondbacks Nationals. Changed direction, but Ryan Zimmerman picked it up. Great eye-hand coordination. Return of the Mac. Ryan Zimmerman making things happen. Sticks with it, makes the play. National baseball right there.
Number 5, O's Blue Jays. Nolan Reimel lines it right back at Ricky Romero. Yeah. Look out, get the glove up, and get down. Romero. You know why he got that? It is the power of the old school Toronto uni, which is magnificent, and then whoop, that could have been a big bruise right on the chest.
Number 4, it's D-backs Nats. Zimmerman again. The elevation, then the bounce to Adam Dunn to first for the out. Zimmerman, did you look away to dip your chip? Because you would have missed that. 2 great defensive plays in a Nats victory.
They won 6 in a row now.
Who's counting?
Number 3, Rays Mariners. Ryan Langerhans. Oh, see, he's the fellow with the dip. Gets J.P. Howell in the bottom of the 11th. Mariners, they were 1 strike away from losing. He turns that baby around, turns around the outcome. 2-run homer.
Number 2, the outcome involving the Mets. Yeah, but San Diego, a lot to cheer about. Everett Cabrera, just his 2nd career home run, and it was a walk-off grand slam. K-Rod blows his 2nd straight save.
The only team that didn't score all night, the Red Sox.
That one's drilled deep to left field. There it goes. That ball is gone. See ya. A walk-off 2-run home run for Alex Rodriguez. Rodriguez